have said that, but
if you said that, you're part of the problem.
I have definitely. I am not saying that I have not been have not done the same thing, but since.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Relationships have always been a cornerstone of human experience, but the way we form them, maintain, and even end them has evolved dramatically in the modern era. Technology, shifting societal norms, and changing expectations have redefined what it means to be in a relationship. Technology has revolutionized how we meet and interact with potential partners. Though it's made it easier to meet with potential partners, it also poses new challenges. Traditional gender roles have been redefined in modern relationships. Women are increasingly independent, and men are more open to expressing vulnerability. This shift has led to more egalitarian partnerships where responsibilities like childcare, housework, and financial contribution are shared. Modern relationships often emphasize individuality and personal growth. While this is healthy, it can sometimes create tension when partners struggle to balance their personal goals with the needs of the relationship.
Is a certain amount of conditioning, but once you're aware of the conditioning in any respect, then I think it's kind of your individual responsibility if you want to operate differently.
Have you ever said a man act like a bitch before? I heard you say that.
I definitely have. I definitely have said that. But
if you said that, you're part of the problem.
I have definitely. I am not saying that I have not been have not done the same thing. But since I am now in a more aware,
like more healed. Seriously, like you're older now, so you're not gonna say that today. I'm not trying to be funny.
She said that.
I have gotten to the point where I acknowledge that words matter.
Got it.
And I acknowledge that there is a problem with the terminology that we use in so many different ways. Like in medical terminology, I have a lot of problems with the way that certain things are described in medical terminology. I think that words matter, and I think that once you're aware of those things, you make a perfect example is Ice. He refuses. He does not like to use the word bitch.
Mm-hmm. Same.
But, okay. Why?
Because they bitches. You have never heard me say that.
He just served it right up on a platter. He just served it right up on.
None of y'all have.
But what? Why did you decide?
You have.
It was a cognizant decision for you to not use the word. Why did you decide that?
Because I heard my mom called that throughout my childhood, and I saw what it did to her.
Okay, and Mark, why do you not refer to women as bitches?
I'm gonna fuck these niggas.
See,
I'm gonna fuck these niggas.
No, fuck that shit.
I'm not laughing. I was laughing at him at first. I saw my mom. When he said that, that's serious. As the oldest son, I saw my mom bust down crying because she was verbally abused by a dude that was calling her that and all types of that.
And you were scared of Rakim?
No. Stop.
Stop this is the toxic masculinity. We can't be emotional. We can't be vulnerable.
Choose on what's cool to be vulnerable about.
This nigga pull his story out and bump every Tory Lane song in the world. Man, I'm done with this fucking podcast.
What are you talking about? Who you talking about?
He said you'll pull that story out, but then bump every Tory Lane song.
I say all the time the shit that I stop laughing. I sit here, y'all know the music. I listen to talking about music. I don't, even when I'm rapping songs, I never say that word.
Same.
I do not say that word.
Okay, so Mark, why was it a cognitive decision for you not to?
I didn't do it growing up, and then now I will say I use it. Listen to me. You've never heard me use the word about a woman. And if you don't feel like you gotta protect. Have you ever heard me say that, Ish?
No.
Now
I wasn't keeping score though.
But you was making a face.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, but you talk with your eyes.
I wasn't. I was listening to you speak.
But what I will say is what I don't do, and maybe I should do, is like if hypothetically one of y'all would have called me, you're like, yo, with the 5 bitches, and I'd be like, yeah, with some Jones in there, or maybe 3. You know what I mean? I may answer your question. I don't correct you. I don't do enough corrective work, but I will. I say John all the time. I'm from Philly, obviously. I use that, but I never. I promise you've never heard me say that. But
say the bitch word.
Yeah. Now I've said it to men.
Acting like a bitch.
No, not even in that context.
Nigga like play around.
Yeah, like playing around, or like the other day when I was like pot him on 2 times, bitch. When I was joking, but like something like that. You know what I mean? Even that I set off. You know what I mean? And I probably shouldn't do that, but that's a little bit different to me. But I don't use it.
You don't identify a woman as a bitch.
No,
got it.
In any form or fashion.
Word just because again, I get it. Just, what about hoe? Yeah, I said that.
Oh. I don't say that either.
But again, I told you where mine comes from.
Skeezer.
We just gonna go through all of them.
My mother wasn't called those things. Tramp. My mother wasn't called those things.
Nah, I respect that, Freeze.
That's it. But what I saw coming up, it
scallywag
made me not like the word.
Yo, don't bring a Father or Larry again, yo. It's a trigger.
Is that really?
No.
It is a joke that we should not say as much as we
exactly.
do.
Yeah, and that's my point.
Because, wait, but were you molested by a priest?
See, this is my point.
He wasn't.
Maybe, but
no, I'm not being funny.
See, I only say that because I didn't think he was.
No,
that's not true, bro. You can't do that, Joe.
I thought this was a weird joke, but the way you just said that,
and so you want to change the word.
Not just the. I don't care about the word so much as how we
human, just
how we look at the behavior
and what our expectations are for each other. So part of why it might be interesting to have a boy play with a doll, for example, is so that he doesn't think he's the only one. His wife is the only one, or his partner is the only one supposed to be taking care of a baby. And maybe
wait, what? What you just? Yeah, Mark.
I'm there with you.
Mark, you did it.
I know. I'm with him.
I got more to say about that shit too.
You ain't saying nothing wrong.
They gonna say you said you can say that because we're here, but
No.
I'm with you.
Toys condition you to understand how the world operates. There's a reason why we give girls easy bake ovens. And historically, we gave them to women.
Get in there and cook, Martha.
Right. It's because women were supposed to do the cooking and the cleaning.
And the boy had a Tonka truck.
And the boy had a Tonka truck. That's what we do. We do it in school too. When you have the line leaders and you go around.
They do it in school.
You told a girl deliver this note. You told her you were in the front of the line. You told a boy bring it to bring this box to room to.
What? What he said? Who's at the front of the line?
Who's at the front of the line, nigga?
Why you gotta crack jokes?
Because the lines used to go short.
It's high order, bro. It's high order. That's all.
High order.
So I figured you would bring the box over.
He about to go.
You see him folding his arms too with the little ass arms.
I'm really listening.
You might have been that size when
y'all can all laugh, but y'all niggas is all suck up to society, nigga. I'm really listening to this man.
Don't try to do that shit.
I'm trying to listen to this man.
He's about to pander. He's about to pander.
No. I'm really listening. I'm really listening to. And you too. You try to talk about my parents. You try to talk about my parents. I'm gonna get at you in a couple minutes. I'm really listening to talking about comparing parents, nigga. Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm really listening to this man trying to say, yo, I felt the way initially, and now try to change it because it's unacceptable, nigga. Fuck that. Stand on what you stand on. Don't try to change it, and don't try to change the definition of masculinity or femininity, nigga.
Why?
Because you can't do it.
I just did it.
You did it because, and you trying to influence others. No, we stand on what society mean about masculinity.
Who's we?
Me.
But that's
I
not
stand
we.
on it. I'm not. But then if I am me, then I shouldn't be shunned or made fun of for my personal beliefs. I should be accepted.
Would you tell that to a racist white man? Would you tell
that to anybody?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Would you tell?
Yes.
Hear my question before you just say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you won't.
Do you eat dicks?
Do I do what? See, I want to play with dicks with you. So you do shit like that.
I don't want you to play with me.
No. Stop touching me. Hold on.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to ask you.
I'm going to play with dick words with you, and you do that a lot to be disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful. No, you don't want to be disrespectful.
I would never play with dick with you. I would never play with no. You can play pause. Let's talk about a doctor talking to a guy that he likes.
I'm trying to ask you a question, but you want me to answer
dicks with you. Don't play with me with dicks, please. Okay. Don't touch me.
You missed my point.
He was trying to ask you a question, and you kept saying yes.
So I asked you a question that you wouldn't say yes to. That was the point. I wasn't actually
that you wouldn't say yes to, so you could stop saying yes.
Calm down.
That's what he was doing.
Come on, man.
What's the question, Mark?
Would you tell a racist white man that that's just how
that's just my beliefs. It's been like that forever, and I'm not changing it. And don't try to change my life. That's what I was trying to ask you.
Would I tell a racist white man that?
Yes, and you just kept saying yes without hearing me, so I was trying to get you to listen.
If a racist white man asked me the same question about what? I don't know.
All right, let me hear me out. Just hear me out before you listen. Before you just hear me out. You're saying that you have a set of beliefs.
I do.
And they're long-standing beliefs.
Yes.
The world has had these beliefs for a long time.
Yes.
And people shouldn't try to change you.
At all.
There is half the country of race, or there's a whole bunch of racist white men who say the exact same shit about why we're nigger monkeys.
Sure.
And what I'm trying to say is,
why would I be telling them anything? If they say that to me, I don't give a fuck.
They call us nigger monkeys.
No, he's saying that if you were around with the white people, remember you went to Ohio?
Yes.
And the white people could say, no, this is my long-standing belief that y'all are inferior to us, and y'all are niggers, and y'all are monkeys, and y'all not worth the ground that y'all on. So that's their long-standing.
Would I agree with them? He's asking.
That's their long-standing belief. So is it okay for them to still stand in that? Would you try to change their mind?
Because you said nobody should be trying to change each other's minds on these long-standing beliefs. I'm saying that's exactly what we do.
You went to Ohio for that purpose.
Yeah, but you can't change their mind, though. I wouldn't stand with them in their beliefs, and of course I would stand on the side that I believe.
But you think it's right to try to change their beliefs?
You went there to Ohio to have a conversation with these people and have a dialogue and engagement.
And that's what I'm doing with you.
Do you respect the fact that they have that belief and that's okay with you? Like,
do I respect the fact that they have the belief?
Because that's what you're asking us
Don't
to
say
do.
right.
Yes and no.
Because you know it's no. You know it's no, and he
Yes.
got you.
Yes.
So go ahead and admit, yo, I got you, and I understand your
No,
point.
yes and no though.
Let me hear it. Yes.
Like
Their belief
yes,
is
he's right, but no, I don't want to admit it.
No.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Their belief is their belief, and I know I can't change their belief.
Right.
And I will stand in on my belief, and I'm willing to have a debate about the belief.
So you can have a debate with both of us going back, like leaving this debate on the same side that we originally approached it on.
I don't give a fuck. I can't change. I know I can't change you.
Okay.
I know I can't change. I know it would be a waste of time to change if you believe that. If you're about 30 something or 40 something and you believe this, and you're a racist white man, I'll have the dialogue with you and I'll try to shit on you. But I'm not going. I'm not. I know I can't change your belief. I know I can't change it.
Yeah, I just want you to consider.
And I'm not going to try to change it.
But that's unfortunate because